Greetings, people. How are you? Hold on.
Hello, Internet.
Alright. Uh, greetings, Mason. Greetings, Bill. Greetings, Waffy. Greetings.
Hey, Wealthy.
Greetings, Crack Drew 3. Greetings, Zach Crow. Greetings, Linda. Alright. I am currently here with the mutual, Uchu. Uchu. Uh, greet,
Hello.
greet the people here. Is that Uchu?
Hello, people.
Yes, this is Uchu. This is
Hello,
Uchu.
random citizens.
Greetings, citizens.
It's me. What the? I almost got died to sand.
You almost died to sand.
Died to sand. Hold on.
Uchu, I thought
Also,
you were
I
smarter
also
than
need to
that.
quickly go get some shopping. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Alright, and my computer died. Wow. Alright, there. Have you been, Bug? Tired? I've been tired most of the time, actually. Seems like the universe is against Bug. I knew that already. Bug's at night against the world. There's so many
Oh my
beautiful.
God! It came. It came.
What came? What came? What came?
My heater.
Your heater. Your heater.
Okay, you need it for reference, chat and Bug, because don't think I told Bug about this.
Uh,
My fan heater broke, so for the past few nights I have been freezing my butt off while it's in the middle of winter here in Australia.
ah.
Where I live in a place where it gets to really low temperatures, so about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius, which is about I think 35 or so Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been freezing my butt off for the past few nights. So finally, my heater came. I'm gonna see if it works.
That's neat. That's neat.
And it's not a fan heater. It's a halogen heater.
Mm-hmm.
The more reliable ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it's like Christmas, but except that I just don't have to freeze my butt off every night. You know, it was so sad.
Yeah.
My sibling walked into the room last night. It was like you can feel the cold as soon as you walk into the room.
Mhm.
Sibling saw me huddled in front of my PC,
Uh-huh.
like curled up, like fetal style almost. It's like, oh my God, I'm like they gave me the heater for a few hours. They gave me their heater, so now I finally have my heater.
For me, it's the reverse because I have absolutely. You want to know how I got into this position, Uchu? Mind you, whenever the season changes, meaning it gets cold and or hot, I had to either power through it and or attempt to adapt. What I mean by that
Yeah.
is that if it's summer, I have to stick with this tiny behind fan that sometimes takes centuries to start up whenever let's say I turn the fan off and then I decide to turn it back on. Sometimes it could take a century to turn back on. That's why I barely turn it off. Whenever it's winter, I turn the fan off, and then I have to bundle underneath a bunch of, blankets. Which, all right, I'm used to that, and I have an AC vent, an air vent in my room, so I can actually feel the heat whenever the heater's on. Whenever it's
Yeah.
summer, the air circulation barely goes into my room. The air circulation barely goes into my room. So I have to sit here with this tiny fan,
Yes.
hoping it will cool me off a bit. And mind you, the fan in my room, it works, except I have to turn the light on in order for the fan to work. How did that happen?
Bruh.
Oh, I'll tell you how it happened. My dad was playing too much at one time, and then he flicked a shirt up, I think, and he completely decapitated the switch to the light. Now, all right, you may be saying, "Oh, Bog, I mean, it's just a light switch. I mean, what does that have to do with the fan switch?" Because it works a certain way. What I mean by that is that the lights here work in a very puzzle-like fashion, and I think I have them narrowed down. Let's say that the fan was working with the light on, right? Is working with the light on. Let's say you turn the light on with the light switch, not the fan switch, the light switch, all right? You turn the light on with the light switch and the fan is working. You go to the fan. You try to turn the light off. You turn the light off, with the light switch. The fan is still on, right? Why is the fan still
Yep.
on? Because apparently the fan thinks, "Oh, the light switch wasn't turned off. The fan switch, the light, God, how do I describe this? The light switch on the fan. The fan
Yeah.
thinks, oh, the manual wall light switch was not the manual light switch was not turned off. The light switch on the fan was turned off. So by technicality, I'm still going, right?
Yeah.
And vice versa. If you turn the fan off while the lights, if you turn the fan off, while the light switch on the wall is on,
Mhm.
and you go to turn the light switch on the wall off. Let's say you turn the fan off and the light switch was on, was on. Oh God, I'm getting a brain fart.
Don't
Was
let me.
on.
I'm attaching the wheels to my heater.
Let's say that the fan was off while the light switch, while the manual, while the manual light switch was on. Right, the fan is off when the manual light switch is on. Depends on what the manual light switch is on.
Yeah.
So let's say you turn the manual light switch off. All right, the fan is still not working. The fan is still not working because it's like it's tethered to the light switch on. It's like it's tethered to the manual light switch. Now, if you turn it on or off, it's still gonna stay off. Now, if the manual light switch is off and you go to the fan and then you press the fan switch on the fan, not press, and then you talk the fan switch on the fan will start working. The fan will start working regardless, if you turn the manual light switch on or off. Now, here's where the tricky part comes. The tricky part comes in. If you were to turn, and if the light was on, right? If the light switch was on, the manual light switch, uh, the manual light switch on our wall, if that was toggled on and the light and the fan light is on and the fan is going, if you were to toggle the light switch off on the fan, then the fan stops working. I have no idea if you followed any of what I said. I try my best to describe it. It's
It's great. Basically, just like your fan runs on, like, like it depends on whether or not your main light switch is on or off, and
exactly
like it's annoying.
exactly it depends on that. Now, knowing this, imagine my reaction when the light in my room was on, the fan was going, my father, because he was playing too much, decided to flick a shirt I think he had in his hand very fast, and he completely decapitated my fan toggle.
Damn.
Well, no, not fan toggle. The light toggle on my fan. He completely decapitated the light toggle on my fan. Now, normally I thought, well, I mean, all right, whatever. I liked it dark in my room anyways, right? And that also means I do not have to worry about my father coming in and, turning it on and turning on the fan, right? And then I also thought, wait, that means I actually have to go to the door to turn it off now, right? At first,
Yeah.
so at first I thought, well, dang, that put me into a predicament. And then I started thinking, that no, at first I thought, all right, all I have to do is, turn off, and I like the dark in my room. And then I thought, wait, my light was on, and wait, I actually have to go to my door. I have to get up and actually have to get up and go to my door in order to turn it off. So, Jesus, excuse me. Off now. So knowing this, I thought, well, shoot, this this is really really unfortunate. Now I actually have to get up and go to the light switch to turn it off. So he decapitated the light fan toggle. I'm angry.
Yep.
Because that's not my property per se, because I do not pay the bills. However, it's still my room.
Yeah.
And even Dad got scared. He said, "Oh, oh no." I'm like, yeah, yeah, just go, just go. And and
Yeah.
uh, he did his business, and then he went out. I went, and here's why I realized how unbelievably unluckily screwed I was. I went to the room door to turn my light off. I know it's strange because I do not know how good my hearing is. It's strange because I do not know if you feel exactly this way as well. Whenever you have a quiet, but whenever you have a quiet fan, however,
Yeah. Hello.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. However, you can kind of hear the vibrations of the fan. It's quiet, but it's there, right?
Yeah.
When I turned my light switch off, I heard it's kind of strange because I heard it go from it's kind of sound like, and once the room felt still, I went, that's strange. you know, I was like, that's strange. Why does the room feel so still all of a sudden? And then I looked, and then my immediate thought, I think, was to look towards the fan. Mind you, the fan was still going fast. However, I decided to stay there and observe it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was getting slower, and I was thinking, oh my god,
Ah.
no. So I
Yeah.
went to the fan switch to try and see if I could toggle it. No, I no.
We passed away. No.
No. My fan still works only when I turn the light on. So theoretically, I can still cool myself off, except I have to turn the light on. I like a dark room. You don't understand.
Suffer.
Oh god. Uh, oh jeez. Yeah.
Well,
So that's what happened. I thought it was you.
where does the world come to?
Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. I gotta look at what the people are saying. I'm low-key confused, but understand kinda. I see. Well, hi Uchu. Oh, someone said hi to you. Said hi to you.
Ah.
So I've also
Me, your
decapitated.
favorite character.
So I've also decapitated my light chain of my fan. Wait, what? Except mine
All
was
right.
a chain. Oh, bug cap.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna throw this box away.
All right, bug
Try to
cap.
talk.
Bug cap put in a closed loop of extra process. The more you started thinking about it, the worse it got. What an unfortunate string of events. I won't own a fan. I have a window. Ah, yes, I know. Uh, 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 Bug better learn how to sleep with the lights on. I'm not sleeping with the lights on. That's why I have a fan. One time you tried to turn off the fan because it was spinning too fast and making the room absolutely Siberian. The gosh darn chain came I imagined it, that's why I left.
Lol.
Greetings. I was reading something. Uh, you flung your light chain into the fan at top speed. Now you can't turn off. What? Why are you flinging your chains at the light? That doesn't make any sense. This is fan abuse.
Bad abuse. Crazy. Ooh, a cave.
A cave.
An alpine salt ore.
Anyways, so there's
I found salt.
oh, you found salt. Anyways, so
Yes, I played Minecraft. And there's a new update where we get
Yes.
salt. I'm kidding. It's not an update.
there's Alright, alright, so does anybody have any questions about Fallen Hill, the characters in Fallen Hill, anything akin to that, if you can? Hmm?
Yes. Why is why is Vessel Dummy thick? What do you expect to ask?
Oh, the real questions.
Asking the real question to you.
Actually, I do have a solid answer for that. You do have a good answer for that. Blood.
Bro has an answer.
Yes, and it is really clever if you think about it. So, blood ants, despite their very impressive physical prowess, um, what?
Sorry, I screamed.
That's it.
I
Blood
got jump
ants.
scared by a huge dragon.
The blood ants, despite their very impressive physical prowess, also have rather very blood ants, despite their very. I'm trying to think. Blood ants, despite their very impressive physical prowess, also have very alluring physical appearances because aside from being fighters, they're also famously they're also famously known to breed, and genetically they have alluring appearances to better help with the breeding process. So yes, got me to Sinister Minds, my absolute favorite track is Meat Show, so dang good. Yes, Meat
It's
Show
the
is
breeding
good.
process.
It's the
They
breeding.
breed.
Yes, it's the breeding process.
I found iron. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. No!
Mm-hmm. Will there be serious moments in the series? There, there were serious, there were serious moments in the series. What the fight with Toxic was all right. Aside from some, how do I say, humorous moments, it was ultimately serious. I don't. That was serious.
Are you sure you were slash SRS?
It was not an SRS. Well, it is an SRS. I was thinking of the sarcasm.
Serious? Is it serious or is it Seven Red Suns?
Se- Seven Red Suns.
It's a Rainworld reference.
me,
A Rainworld
me,
fangirl is at.
me when I see 10 boulders. me when I
5 pebbles, nah, 10 boulders.
10 boulders. I see 10 boulders. And when can we expect part two to begin releasing? Releasing July.
July.
July, yeah, July. I'm not going to give it an exact date because dates can always change. My first mistake was when I made the Fallen Darkness compilation, and then I said, "Oh, the next Fallen Darkness episode is going to release next week," and I was already in a bad mental state around that time. Although I will not elaborate on it, I was in a bad state mentally, and I did not meet the deadline. Although it does not seem to appear that people cared, so that's a good thing. So what I would do for the next, and I'll be honest with the people here, I'm not see it really happening in July. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I do not see it happening in July because
The real answer,
yes.
September. It's gonna release on my birthday, September 3rd. Keep an eye out.
Imagine, imagine. Um,
Hollow Knight Silk Song came out September 4th, so like anything can happen.
yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Um, I do not want to set a release date for future content I create because I cannot always keep up with them. I cannot always keep up with the stated release dates. So, I I would for future reference I would say that they release when they release. If it does not happen in
We
July,
get
then it
there
does
when
not
we
happen
get
in
there.
July. Hmm? It's
We
improving my
get there when we
feelings.
get there.
Mm-hmm. I assume reading in Fallen Hill is something that is mostly, but mostly required and something enjoyable. Dang it, I did not get to see what Waffy said. Are there other places outside of Fallen Hill? Yes, yes, I, yes. It would. All right, maybe we're not there. There. Yes, there are places outside of Fallen Hill. There are places outside of Fallen Hill. The Northern Caverns. The Northern Caverns. Wait, hold on. Yeah, yes. The Northern Caverns, Farwing, Weave South, Cruel Peak, Deep Wave, Blood Breath, Death Door. No, I think I called that Door Death. Door Death, Devil Root. Yes, there are other places. Fallen Hill. Can't forget the name. You know what's interesting, actually? I call it Fallen Hill, yet the majority of the story took place outside of it.
Bro,
It took place in the Northern Caverns.
bro.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go back to it anyways. They're gonna go back to Fallen Hill anyways. So yeah. Fallen Hill is like Naruto because everything happens in this one big area and everything else is irrelevant. Yeah. I don't want to spam this, so this is my last time asking this. But which of the characters would most likely make a short film based off of anything they want? I feel like Silk, definitely Silk, because I say Silk because Silk has a showman vibe that they have. They have a showman vibe. They seem to, they have this whole how grand the stage, type of personality. I can definitely see them filming something. Not in a movie producer type of thing. It's more so a fun little short film that they would like. And the genre would be horror. They love horror. Bug, Dart, and Silk. Bug, Dart, and Silk. Bug, Dart, and Silk really, they would enjoy binge watching horror movies. Bug, Dart, and Silk would really enjoy binge watching horror movies. Um, they would definitely attempt to pick out which movie, to watch. I can see that. Honestly, I always thought all the locations throughout the series were within the confines of the walls. No, that's Attack on Titan. uh, I'm not funny. Yeah. Didn't you show them watching horror with Bug and Dart calling out dumb movie behavior and who will die first? Yeah! Oh, yeah, I did make that. I did. I did make that. Yeah, that was an old little thing I made. I think I showed Uchu that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Attack on Titan Legend. Yeah. Hesageyo. Hesageyo. I don't even watch it. I did not really watch Attack on Titan. Bugs the strong. Hold on. Bugs the strongest. Okay. Bug's the strongest LARPer. Let me let me say something about that. Do you know what LARPer means?
Dragon.
Do you the person who said that, do you know what LARPer means? Tell me, do you know what it means? Live action roleplay. Alright, yes. So here's the thing. How can I be a LARPer if I never claimed to know a tad darn thing about it? The only thing I know about Attack on Titan, and I'm not even boasting about that I'm a real fan. I never claimed to be a real fan. All I'm saying is, the only things I know from Attack on Titan are the and the
All he does is the opening.
What?
All he does is the opening.
And no, it's not only the opening. I know some key aspects of the show. I remember that I think Aaron's mother died to a Titan or something, or was it a random woman? I think it was his mother, and he had a bunch of friends. I think there was another girl with Aaron. I forgot her name. Uh, I thought they were siblings back then. I thought they were siblings, but when my sister told me no, they're not related, and I said, "Oh, I see." Mind you, I do not pay attention to that series at all. I do not pay attention to that series at all. And I know that Aaron has Titan blood, and I think he has to bite his hand in order to turn into a Titan. I'm aware of that crawling Titan, which was very creepy. The Titans look very weird and grotesque. There was that Titan down the staircase that appeared really creepy. Um, there was a Colossal Titan, and wasn't there this humongous skeletal Titan called the Rumbling? I think it was. Even then, I do not think I'm LARPing. I think I'm just a person who does not know that much about it. It's only LARPing if I said, "Oh yeah, I know everything about Attack on Titan." That's LARPing. Um, all I know is that the Titans were the ones who attacked. Yeah, I think they were. Do the people here want to hear my opinion about the kids in Five Nights at Freddy's? You want to know something? All of this could have been avoided if the kids ducked. Is the If the kids ducked, all of this could have been avoided if the kids ducked. All this could have been avoided if the kids ducked. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that right now. If the kids ducked, all of this would have been avoided. uh, my apologies. Maybe a weird question, but I'm curious. Could Silk walk off getting impaled? Matter of fact, how would certain characters react to getting impaled straight up? That is a question that was asked. How would they react? First of all, Darts. First of all, she's a masochist, not as much as a masochist as Silk. However, Darts, Darts, she would enjoy it, then rip it out if it is not that lethal, and she can evolve from that. As I said, widows have an ability called demonic evolution, and she can evolve from that with enough with enough determination and willpower. She can evolve from that. Bug, he's a Devlin who was trained very, very. He was Devlin. He is a Devlin who went through intense training. I think I believe a near lethal attack, he could walk off. Not in an overpowered, oh yeah, I didn't feel it type of thing. It's more, it could halt, it could stall him for a bit, however, he could walk it off. Same with Vessel and, the others. Um, Silk would enjoy it to a very disturbing extent. A near lethal one, Silk would enjoy to a very disturbing extent. And then, Silk will grow stronger from that one. Um, um, of course, a lethal impalement would kill them, obviously. Or the parents just didn't go to the restaurant. William would have slimed them out with his purple power? What? The show just paired it. Imagine the Five Nights at Freddy's kids. They failed the quick time event. Oh no. New final character, Dark the Shadow. You want to see something actually? What does it say right here? Yeah, I was already 8 steps ahead of you. This was 2 weeks ago. 8 steps ahead of you. Uchu, you still present?
Yes,
Are you still playing Minecraft?
yes, I'm playing Minecraft. I
Minecraft.
am mining in the craft.
You're mining in craft.
I gotta find some witches. They're not the nice ones though.
Mm-hmm. Is Uchu still there? Yes, Uchu is still here. Uchu gonna get groceries or some? Uchu already got the groceries, I think.
I got
Bug is always 1 step ahead. Not always. I'm pretty dumb at times. Also, I want to say something about this image right here. When I uploaded this image, if you're in the Discord server, it would give further context into the song that inspired this Silk image. I also gave this image to not gave also showed Mutuals this image. I also showed Uchu this image. They were disturbed.
Which one was it?
The Silk one.
Oh yes,
Yes, with the fire.
the one that I immediately told you like keep that heathen away from me.
Yes. It's rendered very beautifully. Thank you. Here's the thing. This was actually inspired by a Harry Styles song, and that Harry Styles song is Silk's favorite song. The song was called "Adore You" by Harry Styles, and there are these specific lyrics that inspired this artwork. The lyrics were, "I'd walk through fire for you, just let me adore you," and I thought, strangely enough, when I was listening to that, I was thinking, huh, why can I see Silk with these? Why can I see Silk with these lyrics? Bug, they just activated a quick time event. Vessel hit the triangle. So wait, what explodes? What? Shading is hard carrying here. This is very beautiful art. Thank you. And here's a strange thing. When I was making this art, I think I was thinking of a scene. You know, it's a victim of Silk, a murderer. Silk is hunting down a murderer, and the murderer attempts to set the place on fire via an explosion. And they're thinking, oh, thank gosh, I finally got them. I finally got them. And then it's before you even see Silk completely walk out the fire. I imagine Silk saying, "I'd walk through fire for you." Freaking just shows up through the fire. They just show up through the fire.
Say, I would run far from you.
Wow. I'm imagining.
I would run far.
I run far.
I am normal about that. Thank you.
I'm imagining. I'm imagining, Silk sing, "I'd walk through fire for you," and then Silk comes out the fire, and they're on fire. Just let me adore you, mind you.
Hell no, fam.
Mind you, Silk is singing. Whenever Silk sings this, it is either one, the situation reminds Silk of that song, and or two, Silk genuinely thinks you're fun, and Silk takes genuine interest in you to a demented degree. I'm not gonna prepare. He's just saying, "Nah, fam." I'm not gonna prepare. I know what the deeper parts of Silk's personality are, but that sounds nice. This drawing just further proves Silk isn't even really a villain per se, but Jesus, if they were, they'd easily rank amongst the most disturbing villains ever. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine, imagine attempting, whether it be voice acting. People ask me that a lot. People ask me that a lot about Fallen Hill. Here's the thing. I cannot guarantee it. I cannot always guarantee it. And I'm not, I'm being genuinely serious. I cannot always guarantee it because honestly, as a broke boy, as a broke man, I cannot always afford voice acting. I can't. Even if some people are doing it for free, I cannot always, you know, I cannot always do it. And the main reason why I say I cannot always do it is because it's a lot of work for one, and two, it gets it gets to a point where, um, you know, I do not always want to bother people with voice lines and or I do not want to run the possibility of the more lines, the more money. And I'm not saying I do not want to support voice actors. I'm saying I do not always have the money to cover that. I do not always have the money to cover it. Despite the monthly patrons I have, I still, cannot always guarantee that I'll have enough money. I cannot always guarantee it. So that's why I do not always you know, let voice actors, voice act in my videos. The victim would die of a heart attack before Silk even gets there, maybe. Bug doesn't have the funding for consistent voice acting. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I have a headcanon. Silk tends to find sad or sentimental things boring, driven by a strong desire for combat and action. If an opponent starts crying, this as a sign of weakness. Emotional or sorrowful moments don't interest them. They usually just roll their eyes and lose patience with it. No. Here's the thing. Silk feels compassion. Silk does feel compassion. In fact, if
I
you
don't believe you.
no, Silk feels compassion, Ruchu. Silk has
I don't believe you.
No, Silk
I
feel
don't believe
no.
you.
Shush. Silk feels compassion. They feel compassion. They do.
No.
Yeah, they feel compassion.
Not when they're chasing people in trucks.
What-
No.
They do. They do.
No.
They do.
No, they don't. No.
Yeah, what you mean?
Oh.
Yeah, they feel compassion. All right. The thing.
I said no, so
the-
that means
the
it's
thing-
not true.
No,
I close my ears and sing la la.
you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're overriding what the Arthur says. That is so right.
Yes. I just want to imagine like what most people do in fandoms. Sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they do.
Not your fandom though. They're cool. They're kind of chill.
What was that?
Not your fandom though. They're very chill.
Well, here's the thing. I do have a fear. I do have a concern that, not a fear, no, concern that if Fallen Hill does get popular, and or well, I do not like to use the word popular. If it gets well known, um, I do have a concern that I may attract, a bunch of interesting people, as in, they would try to push their headcanon onto my passion project. They would say they would try to push their headcanons onto others to make them think that it's canon, which then, I feel, yeah, I decide to step in at certain points where you know where I have to clear things up or something, and then I have a feeling that, they may also go to me and say, no, no, please make this canon, please make this canon. I say no, if it does not fit my design or my vision, then no. And then they'll say, no, you have to make this canon, or else I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm gonna hate Fallen Hill. All right, bye. I do not always. I do not have to do what you say. I call it a passion project for a reason. I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for me. I was never doing this for people. I'm doing this for me. I don't care about what the author says. All that matters is agenda. How do Silk goes by they. Come on. How do they even,
Program.
how do they even have compassion? They consistently has the "you're dead to me" and 201 ways look. What? Whoever I say is a goat or a bum is exactly that. What? If Fallen Hill gets famous, I already know people are gonna mischaracterize all the characters. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. No, I have a feeling it's a possibility, not the truth. We do not know that yet. It's a possibility, not a truth. Not a truth. Understandable in Brooklyn. It's like headcanon Hollow Knight bisexual lighting. Wow. Shipping would be terrible. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible to think of. No, no, no. Here's the thing. I've stated this multiple times in the past. Back then. I do not care if you ship my characters. I do not care if you ship my characters. That I allow creative freedom as long as it's not weird. I allow creative freedom. As long as you do not try to push it onto others and or push it onto me, trying to make it canon and are trying to be toxic with it, as long as you do not push it and as long as the thing you're creating is not problematic, then sure, go ahead. As long as it does not cause issues. Issues. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Issues. There's gonna be angst. Vessel's gonna be overly horny and flirty character. Bug is gonna be the simple nice guy. Soka's gonna be a violent psychopath.
Character mischaracterization, baby.
Mischaracterization, baby. However, yes, Silk has compassion. Silk has compassion, and honestly, the main reason why you do not see Silk with compassion is because I barely draw it. Silk has shown compassion. Silk has gotten a pet underneath their chin before, and they were purring. Silk can be gentle. Silk is gentle towards others, and Silk can be, very, very how do I say? Silk can be very not not very. Silk can be an ambivert. Silk can be an ambivert, flexible, staying inside and going outside. Um, Silk can be very kind. Silk can be very humorous. Silk can be very funny. Silk can be very funny. Silk can be very understanding. Silk is all of those. However, ultimately, Silk loves pain. that's what Silk lives for. Silk loves pain.
For the grind.
Yes, quite honestly for the grind for themselves. When I say Silk loves pain, it's more so the pain that they get rather than the pain that they dish out. Silk Silk loves pain. And right. And aside from that, I also mentioned this, and I believe people have misinterpreted this. In the Discord server, I think I stated Silk can have the slightest touch and they'll get flustered. People thought, "Oh, Silk is so soft. Silk is such a softie." No, I say that because if you touch Silk, even the slightest tap, Silk gets flustered because they think, contact, closest thing to pain. That's what Silk thinks. Contact, closest thing to pain.
Thirsty.
Gosh darn thirsty. Yeah. Silk is a complex character, yes. Speaking of Beast.
I wonder if that was not clear enough.
No, that was clear, hopefully. What kind of childhood does Silk go through to be like this? I want people to understand this. I want people to understand this.
Don't.
No, listen, understand this. Silk is one of the normal members of their family. There are more extreme members. Silk is one of the more normal ones.
Normal.
Yes, one of the most normal ones. Silk is one of the most normal ones. Now, when I say normal, I'm not saying all of their family members are masochists. I'm saying that some of them are sadists. Or sadists. Some of them are sadomasochists. Some of them are masochists. Silk is a sadomasochist that heavily leans on the masochist. Normal? Yes, normal. Normal. What are you blowing for, Uchu?
Okay.
Nah.
Nah.
Come on, you'll get along well with Silk. You'll get along well with Silk, Uchu.
I'm not getting along with it.
Yes, you are. Did you call Silk an it?
No, I'm not. Buddy.
You're gonna get along with Silk.
Yeah, buddy. Oh.
You guess normal me.
Flay me alive.
No, Silk will not flay you alive. Silk likes you. I guess normal means something else in their culture.
That's more that's even more terrifying. Why couldn't I be friends with someone like more calm and peaceful, like Descent?
You?
Like I want to be friends with Descent, not Silk. Don't put me in front of Silk, please.
Wait, listen. The sun likes you. The sun likes you. Is that Silk likes you too. Spend a day with Silk. Spend a day with Silk.
No.
You know what? All right, hold on. Spend 10 hours. Spend 2 hours. Spend 1 hour. Spend 20 minutes with Silk, and you'll understand. So what does a non-normal Spiner or Weaver act like? there will be multiple casualties. Imagine seeing someone who is like utterly insane and crazy and then being like, well, they could be way worse. Silk is unhinged, not insane. Didn't you say that if you piss Silk off, they would simply grab your wrist and just snap it? I said something along those lines. Mind you, Silk has really thick skin, metaphorically speaking. Silk has really thick skin. You could say nearly anything to Silk and Silk would take it. You could call them, you could be rude towards Silk. Silk will still, be in a chipper mood. You could make fun of Silk and or degrade Silk. What would Silk's reaction
Silk
be?
will like it.
What?
Silk will like it.
Yes, Silk will like it. That's canon. Silk will like it. This is you. I've mentioned this multiple times before. Silk loves being degraded. Well, not degraded, humiliated. Silk loves being humiliated. Silk loves feeling uncomfortable. Mind you, Silk is very unhinged. Incredibly unhinged. And they're one of the normal ones of their family.
I believe. Oh.
Like I said, Uchu, you'll get along well with Silk.
Oh! Why do you torture me this way?
Look, if I put you two in a closet to, talk, you're not trapped with Silk. Silk is trapped with you.
Oh! Oh!
Yes,
No!
yes.
I sound like those cats. I sound like one of those cats. No!
No.
No!
Honestly, I
Why are
think
you
it's so funny.
laughing? Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because it's funny. Impossible to rage bait. I can't fix her in that capacity. However, I can make her worse. Somebody said this about Silk, by the way. First of all, Silk is non-binary. Secondly, what? and mind you, I keep getting people saying that they can fix Silk. Silk was never broken to begin with. That's how they are. That's how they are. Silk was never broken to begin with. In fact, do you want to know what a broken Silk would be? A very pleasant.
Terrifying.
No, a very pleasant and 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 formal being. A very pleasant and formal spider. Silk can be pleasant and formal. However, a broken Silk would be a pleasant and formal, you know, character. Not even to an uncomfortable degree. It's more so, oh, yeah, I have a good feeling about this. That's what a broken Silk would be. A normal Silk is the Silk you see right now. It's a flip-flop type of thing. What kind of character have I created? It's Silk. Everybody likes Silk. Uchu, you like Silk.
No!
Yes, you do. Stop lying.
No! No! I think I have to explain for everyone why I don't like Silk.
Yeah, why don't you like Silk?
They're scary. They're scary.
Silk scares you?
They're scary like Joey.
Probably like some type of bot. I did not think you were a bot. We should all strive to be like Silk. Exactly. We should all strive to be exactly like Silk.
I feel like those veterans that come back from the war, like
Yeah.
shell shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
You're doing the each time wherever somebody says silk, it's the bulb version of the 1,000 yard stare image.
Yeah, that.
Hmm. If there is space and they are living on a planet, how big
If
is
there
the
is a god,
cosmology?
he doesn't exist because Silk exists in the same universe as me.
No, God exists. God put silk there. On a planet, how big is the
Oh,
cosmology? Just a
oh.
genuine question. Does it have more planet than us, or is it near identical? There are tons more planets than ours. In the Fallen Hill universe, and the Fallen Hill universe is speaking on a spatial, speaking on a space term. The universe is vastly bigger than ours. Silk and Knife will get along so well. Yes, I mentioned that before.
Oh, 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 oh.
God put Silk there to specifically scare Uchu.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh, by the way, Silk's favorite dessert is strawberry shortcake.
At least something normal.
Silk been normal. What do you mean?
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Wow. Also, how's Fraud
Oh.
Horn doing? Can you give us any information on them? Horn? I kind of want to. Horn is overall. I kind of want to remain. I kind of want to. I kind of want to let Horn remain vague for now. I kind of want to let Horn remain vague for now. Mostly because he just got introduced. He is heroic and his motivations are heroic. However, he's remaining vague for vague for now. I will say he he loves karaoke. He has a good singing voice. He does karaoke privately though. He does not really do it out in the open. Silk knows he does karaoke because Silk watches him every now and then and visits him. What bug is Silk based on? Spiny Orb Weaver. And yes, that's an actual spider. Also, I like Spiny Orb Weavers. They're very endearing. Horn get turned. Wow, you guys, people here are hating on Horn so hard. Horn got turned into a simp after seeing that Black Widow. Call her Knife. Why'd you say that Black Widow? Why'd you say it? Why'd you say it like that? That Black Widow. Why'd you say it like that? Why'd you say it like that? Hornet's potential bug. Well, I don't want to go into it, but like, how can you pull up all badass Mister? I'm so serious, and then get humbled and marked like, bro.
That is true though.
What was that?
That is true though.
Yeah, that is true. You know, give Horn, cut Horn some slack. Cut Horn some slack. He tried. Don't you stifle laughter. He's saving his aura for the next episode. Trust. Wow, not cope. You wanna know how Silk tells you that they like you? They lick you on the cheek. That's how they tell you that.
They what?
They lick you on the cheek. That's how they lick you on the cheek. That's how they tell you that they like you.
Oh my. No.
That's
No.
that's how they do it.
Oh no.
And also that's also how they mark you.
No.
It's also how they
No.
it's also how they may consider you as a mate for later.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 That's one of the reasons. It is not. Sometimes they mark you, to say, hey, I would like to see you again, and or hey, you're an acquaintance, and or hey, you are a partner, and or hey, you are a mutual, and or hey, you are a friend. Stuff like that. Bro pulled up with a superhero landing too. It is the butt episode. Like, bro, back it up. By the way, cool art. Isn't that a beetle? Well, like a Hollow Knight. Cool. No. This is Silk, a spiny rope weaver. The concept of Silk is getting really close and really intimate. No, not intimate. Not intimate. Also, I mentioned this before. This became the Silk stream now. um, I I mentioned this before. Silk mostly dances with their tush. That's what they call their bum. They call it. That's what they call their butt. They call it their tush. They mostly dance with their tush. Look. If you have a spiny orb, you have to put it to use. All right. You sometimes have to put it to use. All right. If you have a rotund tush, thank you, Uchu, for that word. If you have a rotund tush, you have to put it to use at times. We came to hear Bug talk, and we started talking about Agenda Hill or Fallen Agenda. Wow. Did someone say crack? Oh, because your name's Crack. I was about to say. Wow. How's Minecraft, Uchu? Uchu.
Doing great. I'm alive and well.
Great, great.
Still listening to like Deltarune music because
Mm-hmm.
I kind of miss playing it and I want to play it again. Also, I heard that Chapter 5 is coming out
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, that's neat. I saw it in Nintendo Direct. Neat.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how would Silk react to the amount of fans they have? Silk would, appreciate it. Silk would appreciate it. And if some of Silk's fans were them and Silk knew about it, Silk would get even happier because Silk loves being scary. Silk would find it endearing. Silk loves fear. Silk loves fear. Silk loves fear. Silk loves fear. Multiversal. There is a multiverse in Fallen Hill. I do not think I would really explore the universe, the multiverse, really. Someone should download a horror mod on Uchu's World without telling them. Why? Why?
Why would you do this to me, you asshole?
Another question. That was Silk react if they can't find their target. Silk will set up camp around the area, and if they cannot find
House
them,
looks so cute.
And if they cannot find him for a while after they set up camp, they'll leave. Find him some other time. They'll find him some other time. They're a different version of each character. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's a multiverse, as in there's multiple universes. Multiple universe.
I finished my video earlier and I was like, I want to do some rest. I want to stream tonight. I've got time to stream because I'll just be sitting in bed doing nothing if I didn't stream tonight. So after this stream, I'll watch a movie.
Sage.
Clean up a little.
Sage seeds, you say?
Say she's, you say.
I'll let the house get messy again.
I have a glare in my farm. Why is it there?
It's not this guy again, right? What the heck?
Hey, don't joke about that. Don't joke about that. No, that's a no. Don't joke about that. No.
Did making fun of something not nice?
No, somebody said. Hold on, I'll type it in.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's a no-no.
Yeah, that's a no. Don't joke. Don't joke about that.
That's not funny.
Talking to you, Georgie. Don't joke about that.
What we need, baby.
Or if that's not a joke, don't openly say that here.
The heck was that move, bro? Oh shit.
Nicely sound effect. Voice line impression.
Do I sound like Leif when I sneeze?
Yeah, that.
I do that.
You kind of sound like her.
That's so rad, but at the same time, it's like that wasn't the case. That wasn't the bloody intention. I was just sneezing.
Uh-huh.
I'm done.
Didn't you
Good night.
also say that she had a I couldn't even find it on the voice line video. Didn't you say that? Didn't you said that she had a voice line where she said "come on" or something?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I looked.
She teases you. Yes. If you get hit when she's parrying, she says one of those lines.
I may have to
I am
look.
not crapping.
I may have to look
have to
that
look
up.
it
I
up.
swear. Also, Uchu, are you building anything in Minecraft? Waffy asked that.
I just finished up my house. I upgraded my build away house straight away. So like there was these like prefaces that you could just set down a house, but I didn't want the basic one it gives you. I wanted a more improved one. So I had to improve the recipe for it, and now I have a full-on witch cottage that's in the middle of the woods. And I have so many glares around us for some reason.
Here, look at that. Huh, they liked it. They liked your explanation.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. Alright, hold on, I'm looking up the voice lines. Give me a minute. Look up the voice lines. Give me a minute. Alright, so. Alright, I'm gonna look through these voice lines. If I do not hear it, I'm calling you out.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, pre-battle hum, talking.
トロクキバアーティスティアフキネーロササクリメーナルーワナオンプエヴァネスティーナトロクキバアーティスティアフキネーロクマーナローサラサラサモチャーデナーメローサねえねえにラサラサモチャーデナーメローサローサラサラサモチャーデナーメローサ
Speaking of Fallen Hill, I think it's funny because it's basically bugs. When you lift up the rock meme, where if you lift up the rock, you can find all the characters. I'm re-listening to Lace's laughs. Yes, those are very childlike laughs. She is really trying to put the child thing into perspective, isn't she? I think I said a controversial thing on stream. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? I think that was explained in lore. I wasn't trying to start the whole Lace is not a child, Lace is a child thing. I was not trying to start that at all. That's why I keep my opinions to myself.
Damn, I know what I want to do now.
What?
Quit out of Minecraft, bring up Tohu. Another Tohu, run for the fans! Hold on.
Isn't Lace younger than Hornet? We don't know her actual age, since she's immortal basically, but still is. She's supposed to be... We're not gonna open that can of worms. Let's not talk about that. I don't know who's older, I don't know who's younger. Let's not open that can of worms.
My worms.
Because, look, I say that because I've seen that happen in the Hollow Knight Discord server. People were having such a long-winded debate about it. And I assume this happened in separate channels. People were having so many debates about it to the point where I think it turned bad and or toxic, to the point where I think the server has attempted to make a rule where they said, yeah, don't post any shipping art of Hornet and Lace, and or I think to drop the subject about the whole age thing, which implied that it's gotten that bad. Seeing how bad that debate has gotten has made me think, yeah, I'm not gonna say my opinion about Lace's age. I'm definitely not gonna say it because I'm not trying to open a whole nother can of worms. I'm not. In fact, the only person I've really talked about this thing with is Uchu. And of course I spoke about it with Uchu because we understood each other's opinions. It did not, to my knowledge, cause any complications. You know? We said our piece. We moved on with life. Why can't more people be like that?
Indeed. And it's completely fine to have a complete difference of opinion.
Exact. Wait, what did you say?
It is completely fine to have, like, a difference of opinion. Don't always have to agree on the
Exactly.
exact same thing.
Exactly. Now you started by mentioning it. Yes, and I said I wasn't going to open that can of worms. You proceeded with it.
So, yeah, we can definitely ignore it. And instead, I will be opening up Tofu 6 because I need to bloody unlock extra stage for this one.
Yes, do.
Yes, Tohu. I need to practice for my Delta rune. Haven't you heard? I find it incredibly funny that like there's like a huge difference between like base game Undertale / Deltarune compared to like Tohu. It's the difference is drastic. I find it incredibly funny. Not that it's like I would insult it anyway. I just like it's Tohu was like the start of it all, and Tohu, rightfully so, is like sort of like I guess the godfather of Sergeant Bullet Hills.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, do the people here know that physically Silk's age is 24, while Silk in actuality is over. Silk in actuality is 89 years old. Physically, they appear very young. They're actually 89 years old.
Old grandparent.
Old grandparent.
Damn. You know what I think the people deserve? They deserve the non-canon comic and skits. The people demand for more content.
Yeah. Damn,
Like non-canon Fallen Hill content, you say? Don't mind if I do.
Hold on, don't make me tap this glass. You know what? I have this for the stream. Wait, hold on, because I keep seeing people misgendering. Look at it. I have this post here for a reason. Look. I want people to read this post. Read the post.
He's like, look, I'm pointing. My finger points.
I exactly. I have a community tab for this, and I'll read it out in case if you want me to directly state it, despite me typing this out. Fallen Hill character pronouns. Bug, he, they. Vessel, he, she, they. Basically any. Descend, they, them. Horn, he, they. Dart, she, her. Knife, she, her. Bullet, they, them. And I feel like I really need to remind people about that. Bullet is a they, them. Silk, they, them. I really need to drill it into people's heads. They, them.
They, them. My theys.
Exactly. Sin is
My
yet
days.
to be shown. She, they. No. Let me. I was gonna scroll away from it. Let me do it one more time because I want people to understand. You know, it's.
You know what I do,
it's a
unironically,
good
to help
dynamic.
help myself with remembering pronouns for characters? You know what I do?
What do you do?
I use ones that I don't use for characters, and I use them purposely. So like if they go by multiple pronouns, it goes. For example, like vessel. You know how it's like he, she, they.
Yes.
So sometimes I catch myself like forcing myself to using he for vessel, even though I don't usually. I usually do she, they. But I force myself he just randomly to further drill in my head that helps me remember. So for example, you might find yourself for example Bug, you might call him a they, or for example Dart and Knife, you might call them theys. Even though you wouldn't call them she's, because most of the time they refer to each other sort of like sisters almost. But yeah.
Indeed.
If that helps the public, go ahead, try that. It helps a lot. Also, hello Cyrano.
Cyrano.
My ice fairy, Cyrano.
However, hold on. I'm also going to read it out again, just in case. I'm just gonna read it out again. Just in case. Fallen Hill character pronouns. Bug, he, they, vessel, he, she, they, any pronouns basically. Descend, they, them. Horn, he, they. Dart, she, her. Knife, she, her. They already knew that. Hopefully. Bullet, they, them. Non-binary. Silk, they, them. Non-binary. Sin, a character that has not been shown yet. She, they. Wait. Jawa's doing the shame bell. Jawa, I saw you call Silk she earlier. You're not safe.
Safe to say, Bug, considering
Yes.
like a vast majority of the characters go by they, like you could just kind of like almost in a jackass sort of way, you can refer to every character as they, unironically.
No, I kind of do that.
Almost.
I kind of do that.
You could sort of do that. It's like
Exactly.
you can't even say otherwise. It's like damn,
Exactly.
damn.
Not to mention,
Be the chaos in Bug's life. Call everyone they.
not to.
Just say, oh yeah, like Bug and Bullet and like whoever the hell. Just like, oh they, like look at this person. They, like they. It's like, who are we talking about? They. Be the chaos.
Yes.
Be the chaos.
Be the chaos. Also, I remember this one time I stated in a community post that, and I think this was around the time where people were still getting the pronouns wrong. I stated, I think it is better for some of you to refer to my characters as they if you do not know the genders of them. About 50% of the comments said, no, I'm good. I'm thinking, excuse me?
Damn.
Girding
This-
bum
This
juice.
Well, this is how I win, Bug. You see, I have my one character, and by one character, they just go by any all, so you really can't lose.
You mean the one I drew in the lingerie? I'm kidding.
Shut up. That never happened.
Sure, it never happened. Of course it
That's
did.
for me to see and no one else. to.
Yeah.
That's-
Quite honestly, only you're seeing that. Only you're seeing that. Only you're seeing
You wish.
that. Nobody's seeing that.
No one's seen that one.
Hmm.
Couldn't pay me.
I don't even know if I'm bored or having fun. Well, Georgie, nobody's forcing you to stay. You could leave. If you're bored, leave. I mean, yeah.
As much as I would love to show my gameplay, this is Tohu, and it's more so just. I feel like it's more than likely just to blind your eyes. So you're just gonna have to envision me playing a game called Tohu, where there's a bunch of bullets on the screen, and I am so seamlessly dodging them all and not taking a hit. I promise you, definitely not.
So it's an
And I'm not
Uchu
taking
gaming?
hit to the same spells over and over by Cyrda. I hate Perfect Freeze. I hate it so much. It's so RNG. I hate it. Sometimes
Uchu.
it's like really easy, sometimes it's not, and I want to cry.
Uchu, instead of hating, how about we love each other?
No,
We mean no.
I'm not loving anyone. Who am I loving?
you love yourself.
Love myself.
Yeah.
Do that easily.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, what did I get there?
So many points.
What did I get there? I went to my thing.
We got 10 million points.
Welcome in, guys, welcome in.
10 million points and we found Cyrano. Hello again. I had
Oh,
to
nice.
restart it because I hated the fact that I took a hit at perfect freeze, and I was mad.
Mm-hmm.
Running speeds. Yours, stranger.
Control was never yours. There's so many things to do before you close the doors, and I thank you, dear, for playing games that you throw over. For playing games that you
I
throw
feel
over.
like
Little did you know
I
it's me
only
who would've put the
restart
cover.
when I start taking hits from stage 4. Like I only do not restart when I take hits from stage 4. Stage 4 is kind of like it starts when it's getting BS.
Yes, for Ucher. Wow.
BS, yeah. They don't like me. Patchouli, why you do this to me? I love saying names that no one has no idea who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Patchouli, who's that? Cyrano, who's that?
What is that? Is that a freaking crossbow? Control brains, thank you!
Alright, Diamond Blizzard will be fine with this one.
Welcome. Look at all these beautiful members.
There we go. 14 million points by the time beating Stage 2. Now on to Stage 3, Scarlet Border, Scarlet Land. AKA just gonna go for visiting Stage 3 at the Scarlet Weather Mansion front.
Right into that one.
Oh.
Where's my gorgeous sweet flower spell? I like that spell. I love that micromanagement one. It's so cool.
Micromanagement?
Thank you, welcome back.
No micro movements. It's a very precise spell that I find relatively easy for some reason.
Oh.
It like requires you to do a lot of micro movements, but I find it easy because it's very easy to know where you need to go.
Go.
Don't make fun of my accent.
So I should only use the important parts,
Do
right?
this for me. Hello! There's the mini boss. Alright.
It's like a freaking grenade launcher. Share, thank you. I'm good, I got this. I hear something swinging around.
Alright, there it is. Gorgeous sweet flower. Flower sign spell. I don't even need a bomb. Just need to focus a little bit. There it is. Got it. Easy. Easy as.
Guys, have I been infected? Or what?
Okay, I need to help the crowd visualize what's happening on my screen. I have 5 stars next to my play attack right now. I have 2 bombs. I have about 27 million points, so I'm about 13 million away from the next free life. And I have just met Hong Maiden.
Oh, dear, no, they don't hear. Is it all the way out?
Alright, Rainbow Wind Chime. Another easy spell I find relatively easy.
Why don't we go down there? Huh. I'm supposed to be going back here? Doesn't feel right to me. Come on, posted. Welcome. Let me sell this jacket. What? Right.
Colorful Rain.
Right, Mark and the Oscars. There. I hope he is. Oh, I've got McKenna. I've got McKenna.
All right, now Extreme Color Typhoon.
And Mason. Aww. She looks great. Mason looks great too.
I just came back from the bathroom. What were you doing?
I just finished Color Typhoon and I beat stage 3.
Oh, I see, I see.
I'm on my way to stage 4 right now. Mansion of Darkness, Save the Mind.
Ah.
Oh, he looks great.
Wait, hold on. I have a question towards you all. If Silk
He looks amazing.
visited you
Maybe one day, Jack,
and brought over some tea, lemon ginger tea,
I'll have to make a movie
and
first.
or the
Not
type of
drinking it.
and or the type of tea that you liked, it's in the pack. It's not even opened. It's in the pack.
Go.
Would you do? Would you, spend time with them?
Something I'm missing.
Decisions. It's like, do I value my life?
Yeah. However, who says that they're gonna take it?
There's experience. That's what it says.
That guy. I don't know what I'm doing here, chat.
If somebody said, I'd be confused as to why this little creature is speaking English.
That's actually Cirilla.
Why is this tiny, spready speaking English?
There's nothing here. So I'm a bit confused. Chat, where do I go? Help me, 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 help me. Chat! How do I get the footprints back? My footprints are gone. I don't see the
50 million
footprints
points.
anymore. Scan it
50
off.
million points. Wow.
Yeah. Not too hard. Alright, we meet Petuli. Hello. Girl of knowledge and sunshade. Petuli knowledge.
Mhm.
Alright. Then locked girl secret room is playing.
Red hot. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. You're up. A great slam and then some. Here goes. Good day for a swell battle. And begin. Knockout.
Freaking hell.
Alright, we got Agni Shrine.
Wait, a shrine?
Shine. It's a spell.
Ah. Malevolent shrine. Mind you, I can see Silk's favorite game being Cuphead. Silk's favorite game is definitely Cuphead. Definitely good. Definitely Cuphead. I feel like Silk would honestly like the classics. I'm
Alright,
40.
Rage, Trilithon, high level.
I'm 43. See, that's holy crap. You're 43. Yeah. Uchu, if you know, you know. I showed you that. I showed you that. If you know, you know.
I don't remember. Like, I'm trying to look it. Hold on.
I'll let you lock in. Hold on.
So far, but it's not really a boss fight. It hasn't really been a boss fight yet. 'Cause it keeps coming
What's with the Cuphead audio effects? I don't know. Oh, what? I think they forgot the ghost ones. Here comes the spooky bunch.
Okay. Holy. Holy.
Mercury Poison. This is the last film. Well, at least for normal mode.
Here goes. Good day for a swell battle. And begin. Knockout. Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
There we go.
This match will get red hot.
Alright, on to stage 5.
Now go. A brawl is surely brewing.
I'm probably gonna die
You're
here.
up.
I hate
A
suckling
great
up
slam
bits.
and then some. Here goes. Good day for a swell battle. And begin. Knockout. Here's a real high-class bout. It's on. This match will get red hot. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. You're up. A great slam and then some. Here goes. Good day for a swell battle. And begin. Knockout.
I got hit at one of the dumb fairy spells. I'm gonna cry. Again. Damn it!
Oh, Uchu, you're
I'm losing it.
sad. You're sad, Uchu. Oh no, Uchu.
Here's a real high-class bout.
I'm trying to do this without bombs and it's so
This match
painful.
will get red hot. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. You're up. A great slam and then some. Here goes. Good day.
How did I
for
not
a
get hit?
swell
I do
battle.
not know.
And begin. Knockout.
I'm losing aura. When did I have aura anyway, bro? I'm just thinking.
For a swell battle. And begin. Knockout.
Guys, if you want aura, don't fucking look for it.
Damn it!
A great slam and then some.
I died. I died at misdirection. I keep forgetting that I don't need to move too much, and I've been trying to focus on not of almost timing her out just so I can level my rank enough.
Uh huh.
So I can level my rank enough so the fairies.
Oh, that's not a
attacks
horn,
right
by the way,
after
Georgie.
Actually, like beat me up, but no.
Yeah. I see. Got you. Oh,
No.
and by the way, people, I am trying Mountain Dew Trolley limited edition. By the way, Sour Bright Crawlers.
So bright.
Yeah, Sour Bright Crawlers. They're the sour gummy worms. These are the Mountain Dew flavor, and apparently they're a limited edition.
I'm so excited to use this heater book. Oh.
He's so excited. You're. Hold on, I'm gonna mute the stream for this one. I had to tell Luchu something. It is nothing of anybody's concern.
not tasteful.
It was something.
Sitting in front of my heater, I'm feeling so warm. I'm no longer freezing. You don't understand, Bug. I've been freezing for the past 4 nights.
Well.
4 days and 4 nights, I was huddled up in my 2 blankets, wrapped up like a little burrito. It was so cold. It's so warm now.
Yeah. Also, to the people here, before I end stream, do you have any last questions about Silk and/or any Fallen Hill characters? If you do not, that is alright.
Who is that? Was that Wesker? Surely not.
What is the overall message of Fallen Hill? And Fallen Hill. Good times can come in dark situations.
The little Rumpelstiltskin guy. That might have been the Rumpelstiltskin.
I made it up on the spot. However, it could make sense. Good times come in dark situations.
Stop wasting my time. This is crazy, you know.
Basically, make something bad into something good.
Because Wesker was around here the same time Leon was, too? Why doesn't Wesker do all the dirty work? Easy with the threat, Wesker.
Where does she come? Oh my God! How many times? How many times? I quite literally just showed this.
No. I think they're just rage baiting at screen.
Man, whatever. I'm so done with it at this point. I'm done with it at this point. I don't care. Where they come from? They came from Weed South. They came from Weed South. So came from Weed South. That's where they came from. You meant a place. No, it's not what you were implying. It's the pronoun you use.
Bam.
They go the wrong way.
Sea of sorrow for tomorrow for sure.
Sea of sorrow for tomorrow. Completely, totally, maybe, no.
Sea of sorrow tomorrow for sure.
Sea of sorrow. It keeps it's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of you know that one Simpsons image that Simpsons image that I keep seeing. I think it was a Simpsons image where somebody says, "Don't make me tap the sign," and then it keeps showing the pronouns. Mind you, I want people to understand this. I'm not.
Pronouns in a bag. Put them in a bag.
I want people to know this, or want people to know this. I am not.
Channel because that's where people would want for now. This channel's more for like fun and just games that I want to play. You know? It's not for
To know this, I am not going to go you know, I'm not going to go completely angry whenever you get the pronouns wrong. It's not that I'm getting angry, it's that I'm getting aggravated because I keep saying it so many times. Mind you, Uchu, mind you, I even made sure to say it 2 times to make sure they get it in their in their thoughts, right? I made sure to say it 2 times. I made sure to say it 2 times. I'm not gonna be the one who goes crazy whenever you get the pronouns wrong. No, it's more so that I'm gonna keep reminding you and reminding you until I give up. Until I eventually give up. I can imagine Bug beating someone that has beating someone with a bat that has fallen hill pronouns on it. First of all, no, I would not do that. It's more so me putting a sheet of paper in their faces with the pronouns on it. And if they still get it wrong, despite me saying it multiple times, then oh well, I don't care anymore. And secondly,
Someone's dying today.
and secondly, Waffy, that could imply that I had the bat towards you as well because you got Bullet's pronouns and Silk's pronouns wrong so many times. Which no, I would not pull the bat towards anybody. I'm not gonna beat somebody with a bat because they get pronouns wrong. I'm not Twitter. All right. I'm not Twitter. That was a joke. I'm joking. However, no, it's more so. Look, it's not me. It's not me trying to force it down people's throats. It's me simply saying, "Hey, I just said this not too long ago. How did you revert back to saying something completely different?" And even then, you want to know what's interesting, Uchu? Even then, the people would say, "All right, got it, I got it. I got the pronouns. I got it. Misgender? No, not misgenders. Well, actually, it's not misgendering. I think so. Yes, I think that's. I do not know. Does saying the wrong pronouns and misgendering, still apply in the same category? It does, right? Uju?
Like, what? Sorry?
Nothing. Nothing. I asked if getting the pronouns wrong for a specific gender and or misgendering somebody, do those fall in the same category in a technical sense? Because what if you're non-binary and you go by any pronouns? You know?
Like, is it in the same category as, like, wait, if misgendering is in the same category as what?
Alright, so let's say that you're non-binary and you go by any pronouns. Let's say
Yes.
you're a guy, and let's say you're a male, and then somebody calls you a she. Let's say you are bigender and somebody calls you they, and you go by she, he. It's something like that. What I'm saying. I would.
Like, so long as you go by, like, if you go by any, like, expect anyone to use any. Like,
Exactly.
whatever's comfortable for them, that's what any is for.
Exactly.
Sort of, like, helps people, like, use whatever they want. Like, if, like, it's like you only talk to them, like, on an online space, and you can only sort of, like, imagine them, like sort of, like, that might be, like, for example, masculine presenting, you call them by he. If you think they're feminine presenting, you call them by she. If you think they're just rather androgynous, then you would use, like, gender neutral, you use they. And with the gender, in regards to having any all, it gives people that choice for them to sort of, like, it's sort of like, I don't know, it's a weird thing where people can sort of headcanon you as a certain type. So,
I see.
and the thing is, like, as you person go by any, you don't really mind what you go by. So,
I see.
generally, you won't take much, any offense, or, like, any misgendering, because, like, you go by any, so you go by any.
Indeed. I see. Understood. All right. I appreciate. Thank you for the pep talk.
My eyes are going cross-eyed to trying to lock in.
Yes, it did. So yes, as I was saying earlier, I could say I could say their pronouns not too long ago, and then and then they'll say, "Oh yes, I get. Oh yes, I got it. I would." Oh yes, I got it. I will. Yes, I got it. 100%. I completely got their genders. Do not worry about it. And then next thing you know, about a few minutes later, they would get it wrong again, and I don't know. It's a strange. It's a strange thing with me. No, not with me. It's a strange. It's a weird thing that people do. Then again, look, I'm not completely blaming them. I'm not completely blaming anybody, because not everybody has the best memories. I do. I do not have the best memory. You know, I don't, and I get it. With as many characters as I have, it's hard to keep track of all of the pronouns. I understand that. It is hard to keep track of them. It is hard to keep track of them. I completely understand that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know. I find it weird
Struggling way more.
because I could just say it, and then we're back to square one. Or, I don't know. That's my subject on the matter. You screenshot the agenda. You do not need to. I'm not telling people to screenshot, and I'm not forcing them to remember. I'm saying that, you know,
Guys, that was a good shot.
would it be interesting if people would at least remember them? You do not have to screenshot. You do not have to write it down. Well, if it helps you remember, sure, go ahead. I'm saying, you know,
Get those jerseys.
and I hate um I hate doing this type of thing because I hate you know, addressing it this way, because well, not even addressing, I'm not gonna call it that. I hate talking about it this way because I feel like I'm forcing people to remember when I'm not doing that at all. I do not want to make people feel like I'm forcing them. That's not my intention at all.
But I'll show you guys, because you guys deserve it. I'll show you guys another. The supporting
I need to stop speaking in Brainrot slang because
I'll show you guys a sneak peek.
it is actually messing with my sanity. What? How's Tohu going, Uchu?
Fun.
How's Tohu going?
I died.
Oh, you
It was
died?
painful.
Oh no.
Exactly, yeah. It's always stage 5. Stage 5 always kills it.
Oh no.
For a very, very long time.
Tohu 6 is no joke. Stage 5, like stage 4 is like BS enough already.
Uh-huh.
Like stage 5 is just hell on earth. Stage 6 is like just pray that you had enough lives to outlive Vermilia in the final spell.
Oh wow.
I got crucified.
You get crucified. Are you looking at my stream currently? I think.
Yeah.
You get crucified. Well.
Okay. Also, by the way, Bug, I did show just now the sanctuary, the drawing that you made me earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you the reaction.
Yeah.
And they're still typing, by the way.
They're still
Still
typing.
going. Everyone's typing. everyone's typing.
Oh my god. No. Oh,
I've
no,
never
no.
seen this channel so active.
Hold on, let me see this. Let me see this. Oh my god. How does it look, dog? Sir, I don't get what? I don't care. Hold on a second. Wait, what the heck are they saying? I don't even know what shorties. Oh, my bad. I don't even know what. I don't even know what. You know what? Yeah, that's her name. I don't know what else to call her. I don't even know what shorty said.
Hold on, I'll share.
Oh god, what's going on over there? Oh!
Everyone's.
How could this man be asexual? No! What do they mean by that?
I don't know.
Asexuals can draw like that.
Asexual.
I'm looking at the image I showed you currently. I mean,
Hold on.
it looks. It looks. It's lingerie. I mean, I don't. It's lingerie. I mean, it's lingerie. Wait, maybe if I take out the legs, hold on, then it looks the same. Oh no! You got fans, ain't you? You got a bunch of fans, ain't you?
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Yeah, what happened?
My dad was looking for the cat.
Oh, I see.
Let's bring out the cat.
Mm-hmm. God, oh look. Jeez, is it?
So for reference, chat, my whole friend group just disintegrated at Bug's artwork because it was very, very unique.
It was unique, and honestly, I feel like I should redo it.
Let me know if you do. I can't.
Wait, what if there is a way for people to see it? However, it has to be. Wait, I think I have an idea. I'll post it for 2 minutes in the Discord server, and then I'll delete it.
Wait, no, are we sure?
Oh, look.
Screenshot it.
Look.
Oh, this was when I was telling them about it.
Uh-huh. Look. I'm gonna post this for 2 seconds, if I may.
Wait,
If I may.
no. You may not actually. Well, I'm just gonna say for the people who are just curious, it is just an OC of mine that is in a rather, who has appeared rather, promiscuous.
Mm.
They're like drawn in a very promiscuous manner.
Look. First of all, I didn't even mean it like that. I told you the whole thing before I did it.
I know. It's supposed to be a rather comfortable setting, but then it just looks like everything but.
Look. I told you what the outfit was going to be.
You told me the idea. You told me the idea. It sounded as good as it sounded.
Yes.
The visuals.
The visual. Look, I want to redo that. You have no idea. I honestly want to redo that. Because here's the thing. When I was working with the physics of the legs down, I was thinking, all right, so what areas may be a little bit more plump due to,
How
Uh,
gravity works.
yes, how gravity works and what the certain things were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up like that. And you know what? I honestly thank you for not letting me post that. Because back then, I did give you power over it. I did give you power over it.
hmm I mean, I trust the sanctuary because
Yes.
they're all
Yes.
idiots.
I do apologize for pitching that
Yeah, it's
idea.
all good. Don't worry. That's why I have to catch it with ball.
Uh-huh.
But on the other side, yeah. Let me know if you do redo it. Also, because many people they're all asking, so when Bros comms open? They lost.
What? I just saw that.
Even Shadow's asking, so where's my drawing? Link? All asking for Link.
No way. No
How do
way.
you... Hearing a lot of info that's making us imagine. Yeah, it helps a lot. Considering like how I want to imagine how YouTube takes things down, especially when it comes off on stream. So like
Mm-hmm.
it's all one can do in this trying times.
Gosh, Ron, gosh.
I don't need shotgun shells, bro. Why are you giving me shotgun shells when I don't have a shotgun?
There's nothing we can do.
Alright, greetings people, greetings people, greetings people. Alright, so I'm back, people. I believe we're nearing the end of the stream now. And mind you, at some other point, I may actually do something for the stream other than talk. Well, may talk, however, I may actually have something to do later on.
Yeah, you gotta treat us like we have low attention spans. Like you gotta do something in the background.
Wow. Low attention spans.
I mean this is how we watch our Reddit stories, but you don't understand.
Exactly.
21 meters.
Wow.
Put the Minecraft parkour in the background. Put the Subway Surfers.
Subway Surfer's background. Guys,
Jingle the
this is a
keys.
guys, this is a totally scary story that happened to me. the AI voice. Totally scary story that happened to me, guys.
22M. I walked outside, and while I was putting out the trash, I see a figure in the distance. And the figure, it came closer, and little do you know, it was actually my paralysis demon.
those strange stories, I swear.
He's like, do you have any cookies? He's asking for chocolate chip.
I
offered him peppermint, but he was so mad about the offer that he decided to blow my house down like the big bad wolf. I'm just saying stuff, bro.
That's alright.
I'm just saying stuff.
We also used to. Wait, what the? What
Oh my god.
What does this thing do?
As much as I would love to offer to read my own writing, I know for a fact that it is not going to work well. You know what actually would work well?
What?
My other ones. Not the ones I read to you earlier, the ones that you like looking at me weird. But
I would.
ones for but the whatchamacallit?
Mm-hmm.
My other fanfics, my Outer Wilds one, my Rainworld one, my my Hollow Knight AU one, the one that I met Shorty with.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, it's my old writing. I needed 100% redo it. My old metaphors were actually so ass.
Oh, I see.
Damn.
What happened?
Was that, I'm gonna assume that was your alarm, but it was like Why did it do that sound?
What do you mean my alarm? That was me. I was wondering what happened to my Discord. Everything changed.
He turned to like an insect. He turned to like a mozzie, like a fly, like in the ear.
There's a fly.
Sounds like typical Australian summer.
Yes.
But yes, as you did say, final questions for the crowd for Fallen Hill.
Yes, final questions for Fallen Hill. Just Bugs mating no, alright, yeah, we're done.
William with that one. Yes, every time that Bug had to do it, like he just had to sound like a mesh, what's it called, a massage chair.
And each time Bulb has to do it, all you have to do is startle Bulb and they flash their light. Wow, so that means they're interested. They smash sugar nuts.
Ash baby. But yes, speaking of Bulb, I still need to write down that OC law on your damn server. We keep like pulling it off.
Take your time, take your time.
I need to do it. Like, what if I need to do Bulb and every other AU version of Bulb? I need to do them all, even though it's not canon. It's funny because, like, it's not much to talk about. It's just a soda.
You can add stuff. You can always add stuff.
I know. But yeah.
Alright, any last questions about Fallen Hill? Alright, maybe I'm not remembering, but what bug is Vessel Blood Ant? I mentioned that before.
Don't worry, Blood Ant. I remember that back because the time when we were, when me and Bug were playing that one game where I was spinning a wheel and we were talking about like how each of the Fallen Hill characters died, in the in sort of like a FNAF AU universe. I remember that.
Exactly.
Mostly because yes, Blood Ant, they could smell the blood. See what happens.
Dude, that is definitely a if you know you know type of thing.
If you know, you know. No, because I remember him, because when we were, it was that one stream. I remember what we did, but we also just shoved Bulb in there, because why the frick not?
Yeah, because
why
not?
When it actually happened, it's like, oh wait, yeah, it's probably going to be like a situation where Vessel recognizes the person, it's like, oh wait, this person is not supposed to be alive right now. Like, this person is supposed to be dead.
Yes.
Where's the blood?
Where's the blood?
Where's the blood at? Where's the blood? Where's the bug? What is it, Vessel? I smell no iron. There's no iron in that one. Like, you know, the close-up was like the Alan. We are so Alan. Yeah, it's that. The fact that I have to keep referencing like memes and like clips, it's
Oh yeah, Satchel.
So it said Silkwood try fight the robots, yeah.
Silkwood.
Lose the battle but win the war.
Lose the battle but win the war.
Like we won, but at what cost?
I almost sneezed. Wait, what did I post this? Alright, that's my server. Alright. God.
When I post this is panicked, bro.
Yeah, that was the slight panic I had. People are immediately liking it. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
There is absolutely no way they were that quick. There is no way they were that quick.
What quick? What happened?
To like the thing I put. Wow! Check adult art on my server if you want to. Wow!
Oh wow, that was quick.
Wow! Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. I wonder who's doing most of the work. Wow. Surely the person who's doing most of the work with the reactions is not already in my live stream right about now. You're watching the stream. Yeah, I bet you are. I'm joking.
Elite, thank you so much. Let it dry out. Oh, let me talk about that in a minute. Give me a sec.
Why are they still reacting?
Can I pause this?
I can't even do that lace thing. That is too hard for me to do, unfortunately.
It's lagging, guys. Oh, yeah.
That lace thing is way too hard for me to do. I can't accurately do it.
There we go, I'm back. Let's just get this cutscene out of the way. Yes, exactly. Leon.
I'm showing you this again.
Me when I'm laying in bed. So tired.
So tired.
Imagining really funny thoughts.
How funny are the thoughts?
Remembering like really funny memories.
Really no.
Would be awesome. Very, very funny. The big ass smile like that.
I swear to that image.
See? That's exactly why.
That
Me laughing again.
image.
Again.
That's that strange image.
For reference, chat, I just sent him another sticker. I sent him a sticker of Bulb doing a really creepy smile, and I loved sending it to him because I know it creeps him the hell out. Because I know, like, it actually does creep him out.
I think I know why it creeps me out. Why does it look so robotic?
Robotic, no.
The symmetry is nearly perfect. Why? This is like I'm actually looking at a person's face.
You just mad.
Yes, I'm mad. Yes, what do you mean?
I scared him. I'm coming for those cookie jars.
The cording container.
The what?
The cording container.
Hoarding container.
Cording
Way
container.
to say.
It is a cording container.
I'm just saying this. It's just funny.
Well, what is he even moving? He has nothing to move. He has nothing. Alright. I'm actually
And
gonna.
you probably gonna end it up here. Gonna wrap it up.
Yes, I'm gonna wrap.
Wrap it up like a shawarma, baby.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Come on, BB. Come on,
and
BB.
Yes,
Wrap it up.
Yes, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. Alright. The stream is done. The stream is done. And thank you for watching. Bye.